What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave. He no-sold chair shots. He no-sold chair shots. That's right. After, I have to say, a fairly good Fastlane for the most part. There's some things that I did not like, but a lot I did like, and I really enjoyed the main event up until Roman Reigns no-sold chair shots. Whose idea was that? You know, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this entire situation. I believe we may have just seen the beginning of the end of Roman Reigns. I think this might be the beginning of the end. This was it was a damn good match, man. Predictable, no Bray Wyatt, no Wyatt family, a little bit shocking there. That was probably the most shocking thing of the predictability of the match was no Wyatt family, so they didn't set up anything for Lesnar. That makes me think more than likely Lesnar and Ambrose have unfinished business. Here's the thing. First thing I want to say for the ending of this match, for the entirety of this match, Dean Ambrose, absolute star. We just saw the star form of Dean Ambrose. I believe this was a launching point for Dean Ambrose. I believe that with all of my heart. I think he did a fantastic job of just getting everything well pounded home in this main event. Endings to matches was the Achilles heel tonight. Endings, bad bookings to the endings of matches are the thing that I think people are going to talk about over and over. I think that is the thing that people are going to continue to kind of hammer home. And it's a legitimate concern. It's a legitimate gripe. It's a legitimate beef because let's face it, end of the day, whether you're happy about Roman Reigns winning or you are livid, furious beyond all comprehension because you weren't paying attention or you were just in denial, the man no-sold chair shots. I mean, we've seen some insane things when it comes to Roman Reigns and no selling and John Cena. The biggest criticism of John Cena is the fact that he kicks out at 2 9/10 every single time. He no-sold chair shots. And I mean, I'm going to name this show that. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. He no-sold chair shots. He no-sold, I'm putting this right now, chair shots. Because that happened. He no-sold chair shots, man. Absolutely no-sold them. He got creamed with 3 by Dean Ambrose, who did a fantastic job of making people care, and then just gets up, shakes it off, and that's it. I can't believe what I saw there. But look, we'll talk more about the main event, I'm sure. But he no-sold chair shots. I can't get over this. Roman Reigns did nothing to make this match great. I'm sorry. Pittsburgh boy, a whole bunch of other people might not be happy about it, but here's the reality. Roman Reigns did virtually nothing to make this match great. Yes, he put Brock through a couple of tables, but it was at the gesturing of Dean. Dean was the catalyst for everything tonight in that match. Dean was the guy who hammered home everything. Every big spot Dean was a part of. I mean, Brock was amazing tonight. Brock did some really, really crazy things. Crazy things tonight. We saw an amazing feat of strength, that German suplex with Dean on Roman's shoulders. I think that might be one of the most impressive suplexes I've ever seen because I can't believe that actually happened. It was crazy. But the match, okay, look, love or hate the match, love or hate the ending of the match, the outcome, it was actually a really good main event. I thought so. I thought it was a great main event. Other than the fact that he no-sold chair shots. Roman Reigns showed us everything, every single reason why he's terrible. Reigns showed us every reason why we hate this guy, why we don't want him to be in the main event picture. But I'll tell you what, instead of hate fucking this guy, I'm going to go back into the rest of the pay-per-view. We're going to do the copious amounts of notes and all that good stuff. And then I'll get back to it, and we will take your calls. I will get to your calls. I swear to God, we're going to take your calls live on Skype. David Vancura, DAVIDVANCURA. And you can call in using the number 702-751-2902. I want you to go to Skype. I want you to go to Skype and tell the world that you're hanging out with the Copious Fat Man, that you're getting down talking about everything that is Fastlane, because this is the place to be. Tell the world. Let them all know. Hit that like button right now. Let everyone know that we're on our march to 2,000 subs. We can get there tonight, and it's because of you. So let's get back into it. Let's get to what the show was, man. Kickoff show. Okay, let's just start with it. 2 out of 3 falls match. United States Championship on the line. Alberto Del Rio, Kalisto. Match basically went the exact same way that I thought it was going to go. They have no chemistry. Del Rio and Kalisto have no chemistry. It's not that the match was particularly horrible or anything like that. It just didn't do anything for me. It was just very boring, very blah, very paint by the numbers. Del Rio looks bored. Del Rio looks bored to me. Absolutely just disinterested. I mean, man. And Kalisto, he tries. He's doing what he can, but they have no chemistry, and the matches just look so weird, so bizarre, and they never have a very good conclusion to them. I never feel invested in these matches, ever. I just don't, and that's unfortunate. But Kalisto gets the victory. He moves forward with the United States Championship, and I got to be honest, it kind of bugs me that they open the show with Tamina, Naomi, Banks, and Lynch, mainly because it's saying, fuck the United States title, you're on the pre-show, but we're opening the show. We're setting the tone for this pay-per-view with Sasha, Becky, Naomi, and Tamina. I mean, really. That being said, that match was bad. It was not a good match, man. The Divas tag team match. It was not a great match. Sasha was fantastic. Sasha really did do some incredible things in that match tonight, and I think that's the only thing that matters. Her and Becky going forward, that's all that matters. That's all that needed to take place, and that's why that match had no business on the pay-per-view. It needed to be on the pre-show. Even with the match that I didn't care about with the United States Championship, it was still for a United States Championship. Should not have been on the pre-show. It's my second biggest gripe of the entire night. I'll get to what my biggest gripe is in just a little bit, but it's my second biggest gripe of the night. Remember, I'm still, even with the flaws that I am pointing out and the things that I did not like, keep in mind, I am fairly positive on tonight's show. I thought it was actually a really solid pay-per-view for Fastlane. It's Fastlane. This is not WrestleMania. It's Fastlane. And for Fastlane, it was not a bad show. I was entertained. That's the question you have to ask yourself. It's the only question that actually matters. Were you entertained? And I think if you get over your anger over some of the endings, I think most people are going to come to the conclusion that they were relatively entertained. So let's move forward. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, they get the victory. I mean, no surprises, and that's completely fine. We knew what it was going to be. Things start to turn around for me on the night right here, man. Intercontinental Championship match, Ziggler and Owens. First thing that I noted right off the bat, I'm starting to get a little bit taken aback by just how bad of shape Kevin Owens is in. He seems to be gaining weight by the week. I mean, that gut is just, it's getting bigger and bigger. Apparently, I got a donation. I did not see it. I missed it. My damn, apparently, I got a donation, but I did not see it. My alert did not go off, so let me go check that out. I did not see it. I apologize for that. But Owens is getting bigger. Whoa, what the fuck just happened? Oh, Real Talk. Oh, he just took my breath away. Jay Davis, Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. He just donated $75 to the channel. I'm a little at a loss for words right now. I gotta be honest. He just kind of took me out of my game here. I gotta be honest. I just got taken out of my game. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah just donated $75 to the channel. And what he said was, if it was not for you, I never watch wrestling again. To the hardest working man on YouTube, here's to you. $75 donation by Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. That is, thank you. Thank you. Wow. Incredible. You stopped my heart there, Real Talk. Thank you. And in celebration of that, before we get back to the match of Ziggler and Owens, in celebration to that amazing donation, let's have an epic moment right here, right now, on the Dead on Dave Fastlane Copious review of. Let's have you know what? And I can only think of one thing that is big enough, legendary enough to properly show the excitement. And that is my mother trying to get out of a chair. Here you go. This is my mom trying to get out of a chair. I'm just gonna place this over here for a little while, and let's enjoy this. That's my mom trying. She's stuck in a chair. My mother trying to get out of this chair. Oh, poor woman. Poor woman trying to get. My mom lost a lot of weight, man. I actually really like this video because she lost so much weight. Look at her, man. I mean, most of you guys don't realize how big she was before. I'm proud of her. She lost a lot of weight, but this is hysterical. I'm just going to leave this here for a while. She cannot get out of this fucking chair. It's wonderful. It's one of my favorite things. Look at this. This is incredible. Not getting out of that chair. And that's the only way that I can express my love for. Real Talk, thank you. Thank you. $75 donation. You took me out of my game. Let's get back to it, man. My mom did this. This is so good. It's so good it should be illegal. Okay, back to Fastlane. Owens and Ziggler. Ziggler and Owens. Owens and Ziggler. Ziggler and Owens. I like this match. I thought it was very well done. But like I said, I'm starting to get worried for the long-term serviceability of Kevin Owens because he looked really, really bad tonight as far as his weight. And I believe he is fully capable of being a fantastic wrestler. He's shown it at a higher weight. But God, his life would just be easier. Everything would just be easier if he just dropped a few pounds and showed that he gave a little bit more of a fuck. I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get past that. This match was incredible, mainly because I believe it came under the 5 projected super kicks that I thought we were going to get. I figured we were going to get at least 5 super kicks. We didn't. I think we only got 3, maybe 4. So if you had the over on 5 super kicks, you lost. You lost money. It was under 5. So that was awesome. I love the match, though. I really did. I thought they tore it down. I think it was their best match that they've had. Their best match, really nice ending. Thought it was a fantastic little thing that they did, and it worked out well. And because we had a really good definitive ending there and a definitive ending in another match later on, I think it sets up something that potentially could be legendary at WrestleMania. So I did not hate that match. I loved it. I thought it was really good. Great match by Kevin Owens. Ziggler, just being Ziggler, man. Just being Ziggler. It's what he does, so... next, we got one of the shockers of the night, but for a terrible reason. Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, Braun Strowman versus the Titans. Team Please Retire, Kane, Big Show, and the Ryback. Kane makes me sad. And it's not that I hate Kane and that I want him to retire. I do want him to retire, but it's nothing personal with Kane. It just makes me sad to see him move. He looks so broken down, so haggard, so weathered, so worn. He just doesn't look like he's moving well. He doesn't look like he's able to really function as a person, let alone as a top performing wrestler. So that was hard to watch. Ryback did what Ryback does. Big Show threw himself all over the goddamn place, and that was impressive. Can somebody explain to me, and real talk, the Metaphor Messiah, earlier he wrote me something and he was 100% right because it's the exact same thing I thought. The one time that they were completely given the pass to be predictable, they decided to do something weird and bury the Wyatts. And that's the only thing I could think of. With Bray Wyatt not getting involved in the main event, this is full-fledged burial mode of the Wyatt family. The Wyatts got nothing. Are the Wyatts going to attack Brock Lesnar tomorrow night? Who gives a fuck now? Who cares if they attack Brock Lesnar? What does it matter? It matters to the factor of zero. 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 So they made a terrible mistake. Because what are the Titans gonna do? I don't understand this, man. I don't get it. And there wasn't even any great spots from any of the Wyatts to kind of make this match memorable. Jay Davis says Pepper is LOL. End of the show. I will end this show tonight with a $75. If we get to I'm going to eat at least one pepper at the end of this show because of Jay Davis's Real Talk to Metaphor Messiah's donation of $75. If we get to 100, I'll eat my entire pack. I'll eat all 4 of them that I have left. If we get to $100 tonight, incredible. Just fucking insane. Oh, God, Jay. You my dog, man. That's, wow. I can't even breathe. $75 donation. Wow. I'm just trying. Somebody needs to call me and explain to me why the Wyatts lost this match. I don't get it. I'm so confused by it. The Big Show did a lot of good things in the match. I got to give him some credit, which is hard for me to do. But that match, man, there was nothing redeemable about this match. It was just not a very good match. There was no spots that made me go, oh, no, not really, except for a few things with the Big Show. So a little disconcerting overall, I have to say. Bubbly, 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 bubbly. All right, moving on from that, we had, hey, guys, I know you guys are continuing to try to call in. Let me finish the copious amounts of notes, and I will happily take all of your calls, but not until we get through the notes. Let me get through the review, and then we will take your calls, okay? That's how it works, all right? After that, we got Brie Bella and Charlotte. This was the surprise of the night for me. I liked this match. In fact, I almost borderline loved this match. It told a good story. Brie may have wrestled her best match in WWE. I think Brie put on her best performance. Charlotte is coming so far as her heel work, the way she's talking, her movements, her mannerisms. She's becoming a top flight heel, and it's basically going unnoticed. Brie was very solid tonight. There was a couple mistakes in the match, but I mean, you're always going to see that in almost any match if you look for it hard enough. But I don't think anything was awful in this Divas match. I thought it was a really good match until the ending. The ending was what? The ending was so weird. She just dropped the crab for no reason. She did not sell the leg. I mean, she sold it a little bit early and then stopped selling it and then just kind of dropped the leg. It was just weird. It was just a very strange. Why did she let go of the yes lock? That put less stress on her leg than going to a half crab. I didn't understand that at all. But hey, Charlotte gets the victory. And the most important thing is that's over. Brie's done. Brie's over. It's finished. It's over. And we get to move on to WrestleMania and get Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, and maybe a fourth. Maybe. Hey, we want some Bayley. Hey, maybe. Next, without a shadow of a doubt, we got the best match of the night. AJ Styles and Chris Jericho, baby! Ask him. Chris Jericho and AJ Styles. Fantastic match. This was the best of their three. It was the best of the night. I thoroughly enjoyed this fight. AJ tried to do his thing that he does, that we've seen in TNA over and over, that backflip neck breaker that kind of botched it, but the camera angle was good enough to where it didn't look all that bad. You didn't catch how bad the botch was, but still really solid stuff. Once again, we're seeing AJ continue to show more and more and more every match. And Chris Jericho absolutely delivered once again. This is what you want to see out of Y2J, baby. I really did enjoy what he was doing, and I thought it was a very solid match. Very, very good. Great match. I loved it. I really did. Again, the ending is what's going to get talked about. Yes, we saw the Styles Clash. Chris Jericho took the Styles Clash. And now that Chris Jericho is taking the Styles Clash, there's no reason why anybody will not take the Styles Clash. Everybody will take it now. There's no reason. So to me, the controversies over Real Talk just donated another $25. That's $100 on the night from Real Talk to Metaphor Messiah. Eat it, Dave. So, okay, at the end of this show, I'm doing all 4 peppers that I have left, and I'll do them in conjunction. I'll double fist those motherfuckers. I'll put them down. So stick to the end of this show. Let everybody know that it's pepper time at the end of this show. Thanks to Real Talk for donating $100 tonight. Holy God, incredible. Blow my mind apart. All right, so like I was saying, we got the Styles Clash, but Jericho kicked out, and that seems to be a new controversy. One controversy's over with they're not going to let him do the Styles Clash except on a jobber like Axel. But he did it to Jericho. Jericho took it, but then he kicked out, and people were like, he shouldn't have kicked out of the Styles Clash. Here's the thing. First, the Styles Clash is an overrated move. Overrated. It's not that good. I hate that fucking move. Can't stand it. Second, it's not like Heath Slater kicked out of the Styles Clash. It's Chris Jericho. And he's one of the greatest of all time. He's a top 20 guy. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He can kick out of the Styles Clash. I'm okay with that. I think it desensitizes it. It kind of brings it to a level of acceptance. Finishers get kicked out of. Finishers get reversed. It happens. It's okay. All right? It's all right. Dirty Deeds got kicked out of tonight. I mean, all kinds of moves get kicked out of. It's completely fine. The bigger thing is the fact that Chris Jericho tapped to AJ Styles. That's awesome. He tapped to him. That's a bigger story to me. Much bigger, way much more bigger, way much more better. Bigger story, bigger event. AJ looks the part. He looks the stud. And I believe all of the paths are cleared to him and Kevin Owens for WrestleMania. And that's going to be awesome. Apparently there was a tweet by Kevin Owens earlier, a little bit earlier today. Loved it. I really did enjoy the match, and I enjoyed the fact that we are getting a new direction. We're going to see Owens and AJ, hopefully. Very much hoping. So that's going to be great. Patrick Glynn, relax on banning people, especially SF Boy. Unless SF Boy is calling somebody names, direct names, unless he's calling Terry a cunt or you a fuck or something like that, okay? Do not delete this man. All right? Don't worry about it. The banning in this place has gone a little bit overboard at times. Unless SF Boy is directly calling somebody a name, let it slide, huh? Because as Jay Davis just said in the chat, we ballin' up in here, all right? We ballin'. All right, so let's get back into it, man. After that match, we got just an absolute disappointment. Just an absolute disappointment. We got the Cutting Edge Peep Show. You have the New Day come out. It starts off really solid, and then they start talking about the League of Nations, and I knew right then, this is going to be bad. Why are the New Day now going to feud with the League of Nations? Apparently, this is the beginning of the New Day's face turn, which I am not thrilled with. Instead of bringing up a new face tag team like Cass and Enzo, and since you didn't get Cass and Enzo, allow me to help you. I am Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide thug, and you can't teach that. This right here, this is Big Cass, and he's 7 foot tall, and you can't teach that. This right here, this is Carmella, and she's hot as hell, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guys in the room. How you doing? They weren't there, so I had to give you a little bit. Very disappointing, very depressing. Now, all that being said, I only got one word to describe that segment, and that is SAWFT. Soft. Yes, soft-ass segment. Thug, not stud. Thug. He's a certified Gina Bonafide thug. I've heard thug a million times. Is it thug or stud? I've never heard stud. Never heard stud. Is it stud? Certified G, bonafide thug makes sense. Certified G, bonafide stud, it doesn't really go together. I believe it's thug. That makes sense. He looks thuggish. They're thuggish G's, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody with a little bit more credibility than fake ass twat. Fake ass twat's trying to correct me. Someone give me a little more credibility here. Someone with more credibility. No offense, fake ass twat. No offense. No offense. A little bit of offense. All right. So here's the thing. I just don't understand why they didn't make this a bigger moment. It's such a missed opportunity. Edge, Christian doing their thing. It's such a missed opportunity. I'm going to do something I usually don't do. I'm going to take a call now. Tony Barrasso, he's trying to call in, and I figure he's probably got to go to school tomorrow, so I'm going to go ahead and take his call right now. Tony Barrasso, you're live with Dead on Dave. No, you're not, because Skype's not working. My Skype just took a dump. Don't worry, I'll get my Skype back on, and I will take your call. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll be happy. Don't worry, be happy. That's right. We'll get your call right in a moment. Don't worry about that. Sometimes Skype takes a shit. Skype took a dump. All right, go ahead and call back in now. It's good. I don't think he says stud. I swear to God I've heard Enzo say thug, because that makes sense to me. I don't know. People wondering, is this going to turn into Pokemon tonight? No, I'm not playing Pokemon tonight unless I absolutely have to. No, not. All right, so yeah, I feel like they missed an opportunity here. I did not really get the whole point of not bringing out a new tag team, and instead now they're just going with a face turn of the New Day. Didn't understand that. Tony Barrasso, you're live with Dead on Dave. You're calling in early, even though I said don't call in until after I'm done with the copious amounts of notes. There must be a reason.
I'm sorry.
You must have an epic reason for doing so. Lay it on me, Daddy.
I'm sorry. I ended the show watching it late because my stream was behind. Man, sorry about that. What a disappointment.
In some regards, man, I thought the show overall was fairly solid, man.
Really?
I did. AJ
I thought the
Styles,
show was
Chris
good.
Jericho, fantastic.
I thought the rest of the show was going great until the end result.
There are some issues with the endings tonight, but I don't think any of the endings of the matches really took away from how good some of the matches were. Kevin Owens, Ziggler, very good. Brie Bella and Charlotte was surprisingly good.
And guess what? That's not, and you know what? It sucks, Dave, because no one is thinking about that now.
It was a terrible ending to that. Terrible ending.
People keep saying, "Oh, the show sucks. 0 out of 10."
I don't get that.
But what? You have to think about the rest of the show.
Yeah. Overall, the main event. Now, that's where I am anyway, because I'm not even going to talk about fucking Curtis Axel and R-Truth. I'm not even going to talk about it.
That was just for extra time, by the way.
I'm not even acknowledging its existence, Tony. But it did happen, unfortunately. But the main event, I thought the main event was booked fucking brilliantly for not having up until the end, for not having an outside interference or a screw job ending. I thought it was a fantastically booked match. I mean, they had some good spots. Dean Ambrose looked like a fucking stud. And then Roman Reigns no-sells chair shots. Because remember, folks, he no-sold chair shots. Tony,
whatever to the Seth Rollins shots? You remember when Seth Rollins turned the Shield? What happened to that?
How could he no-sell chair shots? How did this happen?
Dave, if you remember the night where the Shield, Seth Rollins turned on the Shield, he was selling those chair shots so fucking good. What happened tonight? He took five and just got up and said, "I'm gonna win now. Hope you don't mind." I was very confused by that ending. I thought I saw one of the greatest fucking feats of suplexing I've ever seen in my life. That German suplex with Dean Ambrose on Roman Reigns' shoulders like that might be the highest level difficulty suplex I've ever seen. Yeah, it looked bad. I mean, it looked good, but it looked like Brock was having trouble a little bit.
He didn't look like he had that much trouble with it. I thought Roman might have broke his neck the way he landed, but that was incredible, man.
Twitter's going crazy right now, by the way.
Who's going crazy?
Twitter.
I don't give about what.
about the ending, because that's what I mean. That's what I don't like. That's where I'm at. I don't know why people are overshadowing this.
I can't get angry about it. My expectations were so low because I knew this was happening.
My expectations were low too, and it succeeded my expectations. Just the ending. Yeah.
Look, the fact is they didn't. I think they made a good. Look, going with Roman Reigns was happening, regardless if they brought in other people or not. Roman Reigns was happening. He was winning.
Yep.
That's the plan. I think it was actually a fairly smart move not to cheapen it by bringing outside interference. I thought it was actually a pretty good swerve not to do that. Everyone was expecting it. But Roman was winning. I don't understand being upset about that. You knew it was happening. Accept it. The WWE is not always going to change their mind because you're outrageous. Because you're outraged. Right. Apparently, I've been wrong about something. People in the chat are starting to tell me that Enzo Amore, in his promo, he says, I thought he said certified G and bona fide thug. Apparently, he says bona fide stud. And if he says bona fide stud, I actually hate that promo now.
Why? Oh, because of that?
It doesn't make sense. He looks like a thug. They look like thugs. He's talking like a thug. He's a certified G and a bona fide thug. And you can't teach that.
He says stud.
No, they're all saying he says stud. They're all saying he says. I don't know if they're fucking with me, but they're all saying stud.
I'll go back and watch some NXTs, but I forget. I'll be honest with you. I've seen the promo 100 times and I forget.
I've always thought it was bona fide thug. Yeah, that's the most interesting thing to me right now.
Man, I just don't want people. Yeah, I just don't want people shitting on this. Just because the main event is not what the result people wanted, you have to look at the rest of this show. You have to. And I thought the rest of the show was great.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty fair. Apparently, okay, looking it up now, apparently he does say stud. That's really disappointing.
Oh.
It is. It's stud. Son of a bitch. It is stud.
God damn it.
God. I'm not saying it. I'm not doing it. It's thug. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Changing it.
Thug. Listen, what else did you think about tonight, man?
The Chris Jericho match and the Styles match stole the show.
Awesome.
Stole the show.
Awesome. Braxton Webb music. Do you remember me, Dave? I remember you. Yes, I do.
Man,
Then I'll let you get to more calls, and I'll give tonight a 7.5.
I'm not going to go that high because I think some of the
Really?
deficiencies in the endings and some of the lesser matches, the Wyatt match was just an absolute debacle with just bizarreness all about it.
And Ryback and going over.
I
Like, the
didn't get
Wyatts
that.
are now Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Wyatts are now Dolph Ziggler.
I know. So I'm more in the 7 range. I'm a little bit lower. 7,
I was
6,
just gonna
7,
say, like,
5.
7,
I mean,
8.
it's standard for me, you know?
I'll say 7 because of the ending, but
Yeah.
if the ending was better,
Yeah, it was an abortion of an ending. I agree. Hey, I appreciate the call, Tony. You're the man.
Thanks, man. Sorry for calling in early. It won't happen
I know
again.
you're good, buddy. Hey, I was about done anyway, so you're perfectly fine. Sometimes the fat man needs a reminder to wrap it up. So thanks, Tony.
All right. Have a good night, man.
Easy, buddy. Pittsburgh boy, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm doing a thing, man. It's going all right, other than fucking Roman Reigns being terrible.
Okay, that's one thing you need to settle.
No, we don't need to settle shit.
I did not.
I'm going to tell you
No,
right now, you are flat out wrong. You are flat out wrong here, Pittsburgh. He no-sold chair shots. 5 of them.
Where? I never saw that.
What are you talking about? It was the ending of the fucking match. Ambrose waffles Lesnar. He waffles fucking Reigns. Reigns pops up like he was hit with a feather and then ends the fucking match.
Oh, shit. He was coming right off the mat.
What are you talking about? Are you fucking delusional?
No, I'm not. But apparently everyone thinks I am because I'm getting attacked in the chat. I'm getting attacked everywhere. This is bullshit.
Because now you are just like saying things didn't happen when they did.
Because it didn't happen. He did not sell chair shots.
You did not. How do you know what no sold means? Do you not understand? Maybe you don't understand what the terminology means.
I believe I understand what it means. And I was watching the pay-per-view. He was popping up. He
popped right back up after the chair shots. He popped right up. And
after Lesnar got out of the ring. After Lesnar went out of the ring.
3 seconds. 3 seconds, man.
It was more like 10.
Oh, my God. You're insane. Even if it was 10, it was 5 chair shots, Pittsburgh. If I hit you with a water bottle, you'd be down for 10 seconds.
Yeah, if Daniel Bryan were to do that, everyone would have no problem with it.
Look, here's the reality. I like the main event
Daniel
overall.
Bryan were to do that, no problem.
Hold on. The ending was garbage, but here's what I'm going to tell you. This is the beginning of the end for Roman Reigns for many different reasons. A big reason for it is the fact that, man, he did nothing to make it. All the best parts of this match had nothing to do with Roman Reigns other than the damn putting him through the table. Other than putting him through the table, which was all facilitated by Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose had all the mannerism stuff that made that interesting. Roman did nothing here, man. This was disappointing. You should be hanging your head as a Roman Reigns fan right now.
No, I'm laughing at everybody right now because this is bullshit.
Because you're delusional. Dude, I almost just called you Roman because you're so fucking... You're delusional. Pittsburgh, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
You are drinking that juice so hard. You are sucking the juice down.
Yeah.
I'm actually worried about you.
Yeah.
Well, just saying doesn't prove anything.
Bullshit.
What defend it. Defend it. I'm giving you solid argument after solid argument. Give me a defense.
Okay, first off, the part that you're saying he did absolutely nothing in this match.
What did he do?
Is ridiculous.
What did he do?
Roman.
What did he do?
Roman did nothing in this match.
What did he do? Stop saying what I said. Tell me what he did. Tell me a memorable thing he did. You're giving me nothing.
Power bombs through the table.
I already acknowledged the power bomb through the table. And it wasn't just because he put the power bomb on. Dean is the one who facilitated the power bomb. He made those interesting. He's the one who fucking motioned to Roman to make it happen. Roman did nothing in this match to make it special. He was carried by the awesomeness of Dean Ambrose and the fucking brutality of Brock Lesnar. You need to be very worried. As a fan of Roman Reigns, you need to be very worried about his long-term fucking future. Because I'm telling you, tonight is because people are so against him right now because most people see it my way here.
They've always been against him.
But because he doesn't improve, Pittsburgh. Because he doesn't improve, man. Because he continues to do the same fucking shit. He doesn't improve. 3 weeks ago, you acknowledged it live on the air, and I'll play it. I'll play your acknowledgement because you knew it was true then, but now you're doubling down for some ungodly reason. You just gotta look at it, man. Take off your roaming glasses. I need you to wipe off the anal lube and just look at what happened.
Man, this is bull. This is ridiculous.
Pittsburgh, I'm gonna let you go because you
but
can't even defend your position. I gotta let you go. 718, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
What's up, Dave?
What's up, Joe?
Yeah, I thought it was an okay show. It was pretty all right. I didn't like the ending of the main event like you did too.
No, he knows sold chair shots, man. He knows sold chair shots.
I know. I agree with you 100%. Pitt is talking out of his ass right now. I don't know
Yes.
what he's doing. Well, he's crazy. He got up in 2 seconds for what? The spear? Crazy.
Insane.
Well,
I didn't get it.
My favorite match was the Brie Bella match, and after you told me that Brie Bella you thought wasn't going to win, I thought she wasn't going to win, but she had me believing that she was going to win in the match.
I gotta be
That's
honest,
what I
man.
liked about
She had me believing during that
When she
match.
hit
I was like Adrian at the end of Rocky 2. He's gonna do it. I was like, she's gonna do it. I was all excited. I thought it might happen, man.
When she hit that, what's that move when she like face plants the person? I don't know.
The Brie
I thought she
Buster.
had it, yeah, I thought she had it right there.
I did too.
That should have ended it.
But I liked the match
It made
overall.
no-
There was a couple holes in the match, but I thought overall it was a really, really, really. Okay, Pittsburgh's saying I didn't let him talk. That's bullshit. I let him talk.
What?
Wait, I not to disrupt your call, but Pittsburgh's now lying in the chat because I gave him opportunity after opportunity, and all he kept saying was the same thing over and over. I gave
That he
him
was
that.
saying.
You have to talk. I know I talk a lot, and I cut people off when they don't say anything, but I gave him an opportunity, and he didn't take the opportunity because there is no argument, because he doesn't have one. He's a fan. Just say, I'm a fan. That's all you got to say, Pittsburgh boy. I love Roman Reigns. That's all you got to say. All right? That's it. It's okay. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, or what you were saying about Kevin Owens gaining weight, he looked like he gained a few pounds,
God, he
and that
looked
doesn't
fat.
take away from his in-ring abilities. I think he's the best wrestler. Well, in-ring best in-ring wrestler with the Miz. Him and Kevin Owens are the best in-ring wrestlers I've seen.
I'm worried. I'm not worried about Kevin Owens being able to continue to perform at this weight. I'm worried about the WWE allowing him to perform. Because
They think he's fat. Did you see the pre-show? Jerry Lawler was calling him fat. He basically called him fat.
Yeah.
So, it's not, yeah, but meanwhile, he can do freaking moonsaults. And if Jerry Lawler did one, he'll have a heart attack, so I don't know why he's talking.
I'll tell you, man.
Man.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, and, bro, the show ended like 15 to 20 minutes before it usually ends.
Oh, no. That's a mistake there because, no, it always ends around the 45-minute mark. The pay-per-views always end around 45 minutes after the hour. Always.
Really? Well, I think the Monday Night Raw tomorrow is going to be really good. Really good.
Yeah, I think potentially. I think there's going to be a lot there. I think, now I was going to say maybe tomorrow we'll get Cass and Enzo, but I don't think so because it seems like, to me, the New Day are going face. And unless they're going to go heel versus heel, I mean, they could go heel versus heel, but they don't typically like to do that. Can you explain to me why League of Nations? You cannot explain?
What?
Why League of Nations?
Yes, sorry, my phone got cut off for a second.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you say. Sorry, my
I said,
phone cut off.
can you possibly explain to me why League of Nations?
Oh, because WWE is freaking retarded. That's all I have to say.
Because they're retarded. What an East Coast answer. Because they're freaking retarded. What are you talking about? Guitar, grab my guitar. I love it.
Yeah, I think that Kalisto really got injured because Del Rio does not know what the fuck he's doing.
They just have
He did
they
not
they
look
have
like-
no chemistry. They have no chemistry.
Yeah.
I mean, zero. They got nothing. They got no chemistry in the ring, and it's painful to watch. I'm glad the feud's over. I still think it should have been on the main roster. It should have been on the main show. Shouldn't have been on the pre-show, but what are you going to do? Joe, what's your rating for tonight?
I'm going to give it at least a 6.5 or 6. I'm in between.
I'm about 6.5, 6.5 to 7, somewhere around there. Mainly because of the endings, but I thought the show was overall fairly solid.
You know what? Yeah, you know what I'm happy about? What you were saying that you thought The Undertaker was going to show up. I'm happy that
I was playing around with that idea, but I would have liked that more than what we got. Jesus Christ, the Wyatt's just losing.
Big Show ran him. What was it? Luke Harper the fuck over.
I give credit to Big Show, but this decision to bury the Wyatts even farther, it's indefensible. It's indefensible.
And Wyatt's going to lose again at Mania. Probably his third Mania in a row. He's probably going to lose.
I know. Hey, look, I appreciate the call, Joe. Take it easy, buddy.
All right, Dave. Peace out.
Joining me now, the man from Quebec, Canada, Jermaine Dion. What's up, Germinator? How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Dave?
I'm all right, dude. I'm kind of still conflubbered. Real talk, the Metaphor Messiah donated $100 tonight, so I'm kind of taken
awesome.
aback. I got chest pains. I'm too fat for a shock like that.
Yeah. That's really awesome. Thanks for him.
That was very nice,
you know
man.
what? I think I will give the money I will have give to the WWE to watch WrestleMania because I won't watch this year.
You're not watching.
Listen, man, I try, but they force again 3 years in a row the Roman Reigns thing, and I can't this year.
I've learned to get over that because I'm understanding what they want to do with him. And there's enough people who like him that I think it's a defendable point from a financial outlook. So that's why I'm kind of giving it somewhat of a pass. I think there's other things to look for to get away from it. So that's why I've accepted it. And maybe that's part of the problem. But at the same time, it's not bad enough to make me go, fuck it completely. But I can understand why it would for some people.
Well, I don't think they will. Really, you think they will sold out this stadium with Roman Reigns against Triple H?
It's not even because it won't be because of Roman Reigns and Triple H, but they're selling out. They're gonna pull 100,000. I believe somewhere to 90 to 100,000. I do believe that. The Rock will be there. I think John Cena is going to show up now, and I think that's why The Undertaker didn't show up tonight, because I think if John Cena perhaps won't be able to go at WrestleMania, then maybe they pull the Undertaker card tonight. But I believe we're going to see it tomorrow to kick off the show. Either Undertaker or John Cena is going to win that damn award, the Vince McMahon award, and then the other will interrupt. That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But I don't know. Man, you know what I saw after the win of Roman Reigns when Triple H entered? No sound from the crowd. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I saw.
It was a big silent. It was like, all right, everybody is in shock.
That could be a little deceptive, though. This was in Ohio. Their boy just lost. It could be a little deceptive. There are going to be some people who are going to be excited about this main event. But I'm not one of them. I think it is the wrong
I'm not one
move.
of them too.
But the thing was, they booked themselves into a corner. Because if you let anyone else win, you're basically giving up on Roman Reigns. And they've invested 3 years into him, so I knew that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, well, we'll see. And you're right, my man, Kevin Owens, he's going bigger and bigger. I saw that tonight. I was watching him and say, God damn, man.
Yeah.
He is fat now.
He's looking really fat. And he's wearing Spanx or neoprene. His shirt got pulled up and you could see he's wearing like leotard. Did you see that? It was...
So you know what? It was not fun to watch. I mean, it was a good match, but...
Oh, I thought it was a really good match. I mean, Kevin Owens is always going to be a great performer. I just think he'll get more out of himself in the WWE as a performer if he loses a little bit of weight. I'm not telling him to get down and cut up and look like fucking Ryback or anything.
No.
dropping 20 pounds, for one, it's just good for your health. I know coming from a morbidly obese guy like me sounds a little weird, but it's true. You lose some weight, you feel better. It's just how it is.
And do you think he spoke with right after the 3 count? He spoke with the name of the wrestler? I forgot. He was fighting against. Yeah, I think. Do you think he spoke with Dolph?
I believe he has. Well, he usually talks shit anyway. What do you mean spoke? What did you think?
Well, he was like hiding, and we heard like his voice, like not loud, but I thought I don't know. Does he thank him or it was strange? Whatever.
Who knows? I missed it.
Man, the promo of AJ, man, making reference to the guy that is popular in Texas. I mean, the football player, Bernie Sanders. Sanders? It was Sanders? No, that's the... Oh, man. You know his promo? He was comparing himself with a football player.
The Barry Sanders remark?
Yeah, it was that. Oh, he was playing for the Lions. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Detroit.
Sorry, my bad, man.
It's okay. You're French Canadian, man. If it's not wine and cheese or hockey, you're lost. It's okay. Or wrestling.
Well,
you're wrestling too.
Yeah.
But
I love his promo. It was good.
AJ is very good. I love AJ. I love everything AJ. Give me AJ Owens at wrestling. If you give me AJ Owens
and Owens,
I'm a happy
I want
guy.
To see that.
That will sell WrestleMania. Yeah. That'll get a lot of people excited.
Yeah, for me, it will be perhaps the only match I will watch for sure.
I think if I had to guess, I think we're going to see something similar to this. I think we're going to get AJ Owens, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. I think we might get a Kalisto and possibly Neville match, man. Possibly Neville.
Yeah, Neville. Where is Neville?
He's been winning matches, 6-man matches and stuff. He's been winning matches here and there. I want to go ahead and acknowledge something real quick and explain something. Joe Martin and some other people are saying, hey, why is your Pokemon video not up last night? For people who don't know, I did a 10.5-hour Pokemon stamina run last night. I did 10.5 hours live, but unfortunately, due to a copyright claim, an unforeseen copyright claim, the video got muted by YouTube. So I took it down. The entire video got muted because of a second clip in one of Real Talk Metaphor Messiah's song. Really not his fault. It's just something that happens every now and then. Fuck Hans Zimmer. How about that? Fuck Hans Zimmer. That's what I'm going to say. It was copyrighted. It happens. So happens to the best of us. Nothing you can do. 10 hours, not a big deal. It's all good. It was an amazing experience. I had a lot of fun. And for those of you who joined me live for that, thank you. It was a blast. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go longer. I'm going to go to a more comfortable spot. I'm going to go longer, harder, and stronger. Germ, what else you got for me, buddy?
Do you think they will bring up Sami Zayn, or they will do NXT? What they will do with the NXT for the WrestleMania?
Well, the card has already been released for TakeOver Dallas. And Sami Zayn is on it. So I don't think
it's not going to be on the big stadium.
Coming up to the main roster after WrestleMania.
Okay, but they're not going to do it in the big stadium, right?
I don't know. I don't know if it's in the big stadium. I think it's going to be somewhere else like it was last year. They went in San Jose. They went a little bit further away from where the WrestleMania was. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, I'm going to watch this show for sure.
Well, I appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for calling in, Jermaine. It's been a while since I heard from you, so it's nice to hear from you. Thanks for calling in.
All right, Dave. Good night.
Take it easy, buddy. Jermaine the Germinator, everybody. Holy God. 860, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hello?
Hello.
Am I on the air?
Yeah, for about 3 more seconds. I'm not dealing with the trolls no more. Trolls, you're no longer going to get the love from Dead on Dave. Why? Because you're beneath the love of Dead on Dave. You think you deserve to be talked to, caressed, and fondled, no, you're going to get hung up on. If I catch you trolling, you're going to get hung up on. Chris Warren, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey Dave, how you doing, man?
What's up, buddy?
Tonight I thought Fastlane was surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting it to be, but it's actually a pretty solid pay-per-view.
Yeah, my expectations were set so low that I think that's why I enjoyed it. Because I went in just going like, okay, if it goes wrong, I can masturbate. That's where my mind was. I was ready to whip out my dick at any time. Anytime. So it was all good for me. What you got for me? What'd you think about it? Tell me your favorite part, least favorite part, whatever.
The pre-show match, I was surprised that they put the U.S. title match on the pre-show, but it was a good call considering.
Oh, it was not a good call. I'm sorry. I have to disagree with you. It's a terrible call.
No, I mean, like, it was a good and bad call. Like, good because it's like...
It's a title.
Yeah.
You can't put a title on... I don't give a fuck if it... I can't... You know I don't like Kalisto and Del Rio together. I complain about it. I complained about this match. I don't like the match. All that being said, you can't have a United States Championship on the pre-show. Not after everything that John Cena did to make that title relevant again. It just doesn't work. It really did piss me off.
Yeah, I guess they could have swapped it with the R-Truth and Social Outcast thing.
No,
I think that
they didn't even have to have that match, which I'm still not acknowledging. It didn't happen. That R-Truth match didn't happen. But they could have put Sasha and Becky, Naomi, and Tamina on the pre-show. And that's no disrespect to them. That's not saying, well, they suck, they don't need... No, that's not what I'm saying. For what they had to accomplish, which they were able to, they could have easily done on the pre-show. All they had to accomplish was getting some hype for the potential triple threat at WrestleMania. Sasha was a fucking stud tonight. She was great. She was the only bright spot of that match. And I called the exact ending. I called it yesterday or on the prediction show. I called exactly what was going to happen. They did the double submission and one of them tapped. I knew that was going to happen. So I was like, okay. But Sasha was an absolute stud.
Mm-hmm. The Divas title match was actually like surprisingly good too. I wasn't expecting it. But do you think that was Brie Bella's last match? Do you think she's going to retire after that? Or
yeah, I do. I think that might have been her last match. They did everything they could to make it really special, and I think they succeeded overall. I thought it was a really good match. In fact, I'm going to go as far as this. I think it was Brie Bella's best match she's ever wrestled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can agree with that. It was actually really good. You know, I wasn't expecting it, but surprisingly very good. And then the Edge and Christian segment with the New Day and the League of Nations. I remember I brought it up a couple weeks ago in your SmackDown review about the New Day becoming baby faces. Do you think that's becoming a reality now, or do you think they're going to be?
I think so. Maybe they're going to be walking the line where they're still going to be edgy and all of that, but yeah, I think so. I think so.
I think they can pull it off, to be honest. I think they can keep doing their whole shtick just without the, like Edge and Christian mentioned, the sort of like bashing of the hometown teams or whatever. But I think they can still pull it off.
I don't understand why making a flip when you had a top-level face tag team ready to come up in Cass and Enzo. If you didn't have those guys more than ready to come up, then I can understand making this flip here. But because you have them ready to come up, the flip seems unnecessary to me. I mean, it really does. The New Day can still continue to grow as heels before they make their inevitable babyface turn. I don't see the point of doing it now. Before WrestleMania. Do it after WrestleMania. Let the New Day, because you're taking a risk. By turning them face now, you're taking a major risk of people losing interest in them and what they've done to get to this point right before WrestleMania. I think that's a really bad idea.
Mm-hmm. And for Enzo and Cass being called up, I think they're going to do what they did last year and just bring up all like the NXT talent they want to at the Raw after, because like the smart crowd.
Potentially.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I like that.
I think it's because like last year they were afraid like if they just brought them in at a random crowd, they wouldn't really understand like the chants and stuff, like when the Lucha Dragons were brought up. You know what I'm
Maybe
talking
that
about?
might have been true last year. It's not true anymore. NXT is huge.
Mm-hmm. That's a good
NXT is
point.
no longer small. They're a deal now. They're a big deal now.
Mm-hmm. Then
What else
for
you
the
got
main
for us,
event,
buddy?
for the main event, it was really good. You know, I wasn't really
Up until
happy
the
with the
ending.
ending.
Up until the ending.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with the ending, but it was still a good match overall.
All I can
Like,
do is say what I've said very beginning of the show. He no-sold chair shots. I could forgive everything else. Look, Roman Reigns didn't do anything in this match for me to make himself look special. Nothing. He did nothing to make himself look special, to show that he's continuing to improve. Nothing. His stupid head shake, everything, he does the exact same thing. If you've seen Roman once, you've seen him a million times. I could forgive that because I thought the match was so good. I thought it was so perfectly booked for not having anybody involved. It was very, very well booked. We got some great drama between him and Dean. Brock looked like an absolute beast. But the no selling of the chair shots absolutely shattered it because it screamed at me that Roman does not give a fuck. That Roman doesn't care. Because look, I can't believe in my heart that a ref would whisper in his ear, or Triple H or Vince McMahon would whisper into his ear as he's walking out, make sure you no sell. Make sure you pop right up. You hear so much talk about the art of selling. I just don't get how this still happens. When it's so noticeable, how does this happen?
the ending didn't really have a lot of build up. Did you notice that? It was like 1 second Dean was like hitting Brock with a couple chair shots. Next thing you know, the match is over. You know, there really wasn't a lot of build up to it. Wasn't really dramatic. It kind of just ended. You know, they could have gone like an extra couple minutes, but
The funny thing is, just a few more seconds, another 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Instead of having Roman get up on his own and hit a spear to win the fucking match, how about Dean picks him up to give him a dirty deeds after he's eliminated Brock Lesnar once again? Hit Brock a few more times with the chair, push him out of the ring, maybe hit Roman one more time with the chair, pick him up for the dirty deeds, have Roman push him off into the ropes and spear him. That at least he's getting picked up by Dean. He's not just popping up and going, ta-da! You know, I mean, that is what I don't get. It's such a simple thing. 20 more seconds is the difference between hate fucking this match and being okay with the outcome.
mm-hmm. The match had a lot of good spots, though. I like how they put him through the announce tables and the double German suplex. That was awesome.
That double German suplex is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a wrestling ring. Because it's not just a regular German suplex. Roman Reigns had Dean Ambrose on his shoulders, so all the weight is just so awkwardly proportioned and distributed, and Brock picked them both up like that. It's not like when John Cena picked up Edge and the Big Show on his shoulders. Brock picked up Roman from his waist and deadlifted these two like that. That's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in a wrestling ring. It really was. It was awesome. Awesome.
Do you think they're going to do Dean Ambrose against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania?
Based off of tonight, yeah, I do think that's going to happen. Based off of what we saw, the fact that there was no Wyatt interference. Now, don't get me wrong, I think there's a good possibility the Wyatts go after him tomorrow night. Go after Brock tomorrow night, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow night's Raw is definitely one to watch. I feel like that's going to have like a major impact on what happens.
Can't miss. Breaking news, Chris Warren, before I get you out of here. We are at 1,999 subscribers, folks. We are one sub away from 2,000. In just under a year and a half, we have made it to 2,000 subs. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Chris Warren. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for all the donations from everybody out there, which you can continue to donate in the description box below. Haha. Thank you guys for everything that you do, all the subs, all the likes on the videos, all of the retweets, the Twitter, everything that you guys do. 2,000 subs. It's incredible. I'm fucking humbled by it. Thank you. It's incredible. So
Thank you for the content, man. I've been here since day one. You know,
yes,
it's
you
been
have.
cool to see
Yes, you have.
how much your channel's
you really
grown.
have. What is
been
your
awesome.
rating for tonight, Chris Warren?
I'm thinking a 7.25
Yeah, I think that's fair.
around there.
I think that's fair.
Give it a
That's where I'm
stretch.
at. Well, I appreciate the call, Chris. You take it
Thank
easy.
you
Have
so
yourself
much.
a good night, buddy, okay?
Congrats on 2,000 subs, man.
Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you very much.
Right.
Gun Cannon, you are live with Dead on Dave. We're about to hit 2,000 subs, buddy.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm watching. I keep refreshing.
In fact, we
just
just
to see
did.
a hit.
It just happened.
Did?
It
Dude,
just happened.
awesome. Congrats.
Officially, it just happened. It showed on my area. It showed 2,000. It has happened. Thank you, guys. I'm sure I'm gonna lose a few subs because I always do. Every time I hit a milestone, I lose a few subs. But thank you, guys. 2,000 subs. There it is, man. Incredible.
That's kick-ass. Awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats.
Thank you. Oh boy, it's pretty crazy. I never thought I'd get to 2,000 subs, but now I'm worried that I'm just gonna plateau out now.
If you keep at it as you have been and everything you've been doing, what with the streaming and whatnot, dude, you're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep going.
I appreciate that.
It's fighting, and I'm just starting. I mean, I finally hit that 35 follower thing, which was my. I knew that was gonna happen too as soon as I brought it up because it's like I'm waiting for it. Here it is.
Folks, we got gun. We did it. 2 milestones tonight. I hit my 2,000 sub, but God damn it, Gun Cannon hit 35 followers on Twitch. You people are amazing. It's been a hard-fought struggle. We've made it to the mountaintop, people.
And we're nowhere near done, folks.
It's fantastic. There's so many people I want to give a shout out to and give thank you at this moment. You gonna hang out with me for a few minutes, Gun Cannon?
I'm cool with that.
A lot of people I want to say thank you to. And we'll get back to taking calls, and we'll get back to reviewing and all that good stuff. And remember, we got peppers to eat, folks. I got $100 donated. Peppers are getting eaten tonight, people. But I want to give some personal thanks to a lot of people. Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin, first and foremost. I learned more from Joe Cronin, both what not to and what not to do, what to do and what not to do. I learned more from Joe Cronin than anybody else. Anybody else. So thank you, Joe Cronin, for helping me get this thing started. It's been an unbelievable journey. I wish you nothing but the best. You're doing huge things. So thank you, Joe Cronin. That's the first thing. Tommy C., my best friend on the planet. On the planet right now, Tommy C., Shot from the Point, most badass hockey podcast in the known world. My best friend. I officiated his wedding. I love this guy. He's a brother. He has been unbelievably supportive. He gives me a voice. He helps me out. We soundboard off of each other. He's the man. He's the man. And I appreciate him. Jeff Huffman, my co-host on multiple shows here. Been with me since very much basically the beginning. Love Jeff Huffman. This show doesn't run without Huffman. He's more important to this show than he even knows. And when that kid realizes how good he is, watch the fuck out, folks, because Huffman has got something special, and I don't even think he knows it yet, okay? Jake Link, Matt Kazar, Frenchie Ben, Jermaine Dion, all you guys who have been a part of the team, and Shot from Point, you guys have also been part of my team and my heart. You guys have always been very helpful, and I love you guys. You guys have done stuff with me. We've done here and on Shot from the Point. I can't say enough about you guys and what you do, the ideas you give me, all of the things that you do for me. Your friendship, your support, it's more than you even know. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. The guy who gave me a legitimate sound that I was lacking on this channel. On this channel. It was something that I needed desperately. It was a shot in the arm. It was edgy. It was appropriate because of what we do here. Real talk, you have become a close friend. We have very similar upbringings. You're an amazing human being, and I can't wait to siphon off your gigantic star that you're going to become. Sal Cajeda. Sal, the Copious graphics guru. My Copious graphics guru. The guy who does all my graphics. Redesigned my graphics from top to bottom. He hooked up my... I know I'm losing viewers. I don't give a fuck. This is important to me. He redid all of my damn merchandise at the merchandise store, www.deadondave.spreadshirt.com. He's amazing. He changed this channel. I needed a shot in the arm when I met that guy. I was at a very low place. It was after the Cronin incident, all the things bad that happened. He came into my life and showed me that I still had something going. He's the man. He's the man, and I love him to death. Too Tall from XLT Live Podcast came around the same time as Sal. Those two coming in when they did gave something different to this channel. Brought a new voice, a new attitude, a new co-host. Yes, Too Tall still does his own thing, and he's growing something beautiful over there. But he is a Dead on Dave team member. Make no mistake about it, at least in my heart. And he's amazing at what he does. I love that guy. He's great. And he's been unbelievably supportive. He's become a friend. I learned from him. And he's a great guy. Gun Cannon, you, my friend. You have become the unofficial co-host to a lot of the video game stuff that I've done. Not as much recently because I know you've been busy and stuff, but you've done an awful lot for the channel, more than you know, and I want to give you the proper recognition for it, man. I really appreciate you, man. You're awesome.
Thanks.
Terry Snow Queen, Pat Glenn, my two main moderators. You guys have been around for almost ever. You've been incredible. You're my personal friends. You guys do a great job of moderating. Sometimes you go a little overboard, and you're definitely pains in my asses, but the best pains in my asses I could possibly have. You keep me humble, you keep me sane, and you keep these monkeys fucking caged most of the time. So thank you for always continuing to keep the chats going, being engaging, all of that good stuff. Rod the Entertainer, the shortest co-host in the history of Dead on Dave Productions. Look, so many people, everybody in the chat, Joseph Martin, a relatively newer guy, Pittsburgh boy, you've become my Matt Kizar. You let me shit on you. Of course, it's nothing you wouldn't let Roman do for you, but, you know, I appreciate... I appreciate the person that you are, man. You're wrong so often, but I love you anyway, and you're an integral part to this channel. New Jersey Dave 000 in the chat. New Jersey Dave. He's been him and Bear Bear, probably the two biggest donators to this channel, monetary wise. They have been unbelievably good friends and supportive. I love those two guys. They're always around. Great people. Old School Matt, my good buddy. The most awkward person I know. Incredible, though. Incredible human being. Big heart and big supporter. There are so many people that I'm going to forget. And I know Carl Gibney, TKO Rising, Fake Ass Twat, even SF Boy. So many people. Jericho's Ambrose. Creeper Hostage, I see him in there. All these people, man. There's so many people to say thank you to, and I can't possibly thank them all. But you guys, the people who watch this show, you humble me, man. I'm just a fat retired guy, man. I'm just a former military dude who got hurt, and now this is my life. I love YouTube. I love doing this. Thank you guys. 2,000 subs. It's more than I ever could have dreamed. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And I can't wait to see what comes next. We're going to keep on pushing on, and we're going to make it to 1 million, goddammit. So thank you very much. All right. All the mushy stuff is Cappuccino, too. I forgot him. All the mushy stuff is there. So here we go. Let's get back to it. Gun Can, what else did you think about tonight, man? I'm going to take another call, too. So
It was good. I mean, you said it. Everybody pretty much called how the whole thing was going to go. There were a couple little twists, you know. A lot of people said that Brie was going to win that, and she didn't. So that was, that was different. Yeah, I got up. I went to the bathroom. Apparently, when I came back, something happened with R-Truth and the social, whatever they're called now.
No, it never happened. Never happened.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So then that was just that they were replaying something from another show.
I'm
Okay,
ignoring
that's
you.
cool.
I'm ignoring you. Never happened.
Okay. Yeah, that last match, it was good up until pretty much, when Dean decided to hit everybody with chairs and Superman got up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was good. I mean, I'll give it like a solid maybe 6.97, right in that range. It wasn't bad. It wasn't the greatest, but it sets some things up for WrestleMania. It makes other things just kind of, there. So we'll just have to see what happens from there.
Absolutely. Let's bring another call. I'm going to keep you around, and if you want to hang for a few minutes, I'll keep you around. I'm going to grab another person in here and get some more opinions. I want to keep the calls going. 901, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
What is up, Dave? How are you doing tonight?
What's up, man? I'm loving life, living large, hit 2,000 subs. Roman Reigns, no sold chair shots. I mean, come on.
Oh, man. Congratulations on those 2,000 subs. Probably my favorite part of the night tonight so far.
I appreciate
I got shouted out for
Thank you for supporting.
my shortest, of course, the shortest co-host reign in history.
That's right. That's right.
I get to sit alongside the people like Curtis Axel, who never quite made it to the ring.
Yep.
Anyways, to get back to the pay-per-view, to give you your congratulations, but, we still got to talk about this pay-per-view, sadly. I thought it was a good pay-per-view overall. This is coming from a man who's generally very negative.
Very negative.
And I can't lie.
Super negative.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I understand. I understand my place in wrestling. I'm not one of those people. I'm a realist. No, I just tend to be. I get frustrated when things aren't, as good as as easy as I see some things, and they don't take the opportunities. There's a couple of moments.
And there
like
was
that
some
tonight.
of that tonight. There was some of that tonight.
Yeah,
there
was.
Missed opportunities, but nothing egregious. And look, I could very well wake up tomorrow and hate fuck this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Very well could. I got to be honest.
I think that
very well could, because of some of the things that did happen tonight.
Moving forward, things.
I don't think so, though. I think overall it was not terrible.
Mm-hmm. Well, the matches, it was a great night for wrestling, first of all, which I always enjoy. I'm a big fan of the in-ring action and everything. It's my bread and butter. But, everybody's different. Some people like the W, some people like the E. I just really thought one missed opportunity. The first one that really got to me was not bringing Soft out, and that whole thing in general.
I didn't understand it.
I didn't.
Obviously, it looks like they're going for a face turn with New Day. I don't know, man. I didn't dig it.
I just kept on expecting them to hear it, but I was like, what are they? They're just burying everybody. What are you doing here? This doesn't. Not burying. I'm sorry, not burying. I'm not going to use that word. But just kind of tossing dirt, a little bit of dirt. Yeah, just tossing a little bit of dirt on everybody. You know what I mean? It wasn't burying.
I didn't get it. I don't understand why League of Nations for WrestleMania. Why League of Nations? What did we do to deserve that?
Opportunity to inject Soft, Cass, and Enzo. I don't understand it.
It was an easy move to make. It was a really easy. I think it would have made a lot of people happy, and given some of the things that they did that pissed people off, I think they could have really benefited from that tonight.
And, Edge and Christian would have been perfect. One of the, most popular tag teams of all time. Yeah, but they could have really brought them out, and, kind of like how Bret Hart did with Sami Zayn. I don't know if you remember that. That was pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
And one other thing, I loved the last match up until the very end. Let me tell you why. The very end didn't bother me
look, like I said, and I'm sure I'm going to have this discussion again in a second because of who else is on the line, but.
Yeah.
I could forgive anything else that happened, the fucking very predictable ending, but it's just the fact that the man no-sold chair shots. You can no-sell a lot of things. You can no-sell a finisher, but no-selling chair shots to me. You're getting hit with a fucking chair. Brock Lesnar stayed down, but Roman Reigns pops right back. I can't get over that.
How about Brock Lesnar, MVP of the night, in my opinion?
Absolutely. Well, I give the MVP to Dean Ambrose, to be complete. I thought Dean Ambrose was a fucking monster tonight. Great job.
That one drop he got on where he landed almost on his forehead.
Yeah.
Next to the ring on the belly to belly.
Oh, I know.
Hard to watch, man. I was just like, and that crowd was loving it. I was like, these people are savages. Good Lord. They're like, one more time.
Dean will take some bumps, man. He will definitely take some
He will. Like I said, he'll do it. I don't think he personally likes it. Obviously, no one loves it. I mean, unless you get a freak like Mick Foley. But, of course, he did cut that one promo. You think I like it? I'm not good at Mick Foley.
But I'm hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem with the last match for me, it was, number one, I enjoyed it at the time, but moving forward, I think I'm going to look back at that match and be like, that wasn't a good thing to do. Because I didn't think it developed characters very well at all. I didn't think it put Roman over.
One character.
Speared Dean Ambrose.
You're 100% right, Rod, because you're 100% right. And it didn't have to develop characters. It needed to develop one man. Why was Roman Reigns not more featured? Why was Roman Reigns not doing more spots in this match? Roman doing a stupid head shake and virtually nothing else except for the two power bombs that both had. He needed spots that were just about him. Roman did not have any spots that were just about him except for the win. We knew it was coming, but they didn't do anything to make it special. That's a problem.
And the ending, too, was scary. I'll tell you. Well, the reason I didn't really like it was because, number one, it still portrays Dean. I thought Dean did a great job with what he had to do, but I still think it portrayed him as that little brother, cute, trying to hit Brock Lesnar. Lesnar took an L, even though it's a technical loss, whatever. And Roman speared Dean Ambrose on a heat thing where he was turned around, but it wasn't a heel turn.
No. It wasn't a heel turn. Nobody can mistake that for a heel turn.
I know. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying it was a heel turn. That's what I'm saying. It was not a heel turn, but he speared him after turning around. So it really did nothing. It did nothing. He's not a heel, but he did something sleazy to his brother, who they're going to be friends again.
He just turned around and walked. It's a triple. You can't do something sleazy in a triple threat match.
That's true. That's true.
So
But what I'm saying is it didn't do anything.
Anybody who's talking about a goddamn heel turn or anything like that, I don't understand it. It was a triple threat match.
It clearly wasn't a heel turn, but it was not a strong way to win a match.
No, it was terrible. It was the worst possible way that he could have won this match, because what it does is it paints in such a light all of the reason people can't stand this guy. It just put a fucking spotlight on all the reasons why people curse Roman Reigns. And that's the problem.
And he was one of the few guys that didn't take any bumps, really. I mean, he took some hard knees and stuff like that, but you're going to get that in general, Brock Lesnar.
What did he do tonight? That's the problem.
I mean, Brock got destroyed, Dean got destroyed, and then Roman's just over there catching his breath because he had almost no cardio for how in shape he is. That dude,
I don't get it.
That dude has no cardio. Good Lord, you've got to put the problem is it's things that he's not putting effort into. I don't think he's trying to improve his mic skills.
Yeah.
Personally,
that's been my knock on him for a long time. That's been my knock on him for a long time.
Yeah.
I think that's been everybody's knock on him is that.
Yeah, what's that, Gun Cannon?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I think that's what everybody's big knock on him is the fact that like you can be physical, you can be powerful, but if you hand that mic over to that person and it's like blank, why? You need that skill just as much.
If you're not going to be great on the mic and you're not going to get protected on the mic, you at least have to improve in ring on the things that people constantly give you shit about. And he doesn't do that. And I think that's the problem.
No,
Rob, what's your rating for tonight, buddy?
He never does it. My rating would be I'm bordering on I'm going to say 6.75 because I did enjoy it. I thought the Jericho and Styles thing ended, I thought it should have ended on the Styles Clash, but I thought it was pretty good.
I'm okay with it. If it was Heath Slater kicking out of Styles Clash, I'd get the beef, but it's Chris Jericho. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I guess I'm okay with it. It was a pretty good show.
Taking the Styles Clash and then tapping is a way bigger thing to me.
Yeah, tapping is a pretty big dominant thing. But I'm going to let you go on that, and you let me go.
Yeah, I was letting you go. Don't get it twisted. I was breaking up with you, Ra. I was the one that was consciously uncoupling.
Let me congratulate you in kind of what's the word? I'm trying to think. Anyways, I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to congratulate you from the rope that you're about to knock me out.
How can you fuck up a No wonder why you're the shortest fucking co-host in history.
No, I was trying to say the Shawn Michaels Ric Flair thing where he says, I love you, but then that would be you saying it, not me. So I was just like, okay, that doesn't work.
Well, I love you too. And and I'd like to say in a non-gay way, but if you were here right now, we'd probably spoon. So it's okay.
I mean, exactly. I look like a guy from Green Day. You could take a picture with me and, just post it on Facebook.
You take it easy, Rob. Thanks for all the support, buddy.
You too.
Pittsburgh boy is back. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you more time to speak. What you got, Pittsburgh?
Well, I just want to say a couple things. Mostly doesn't have to deal with Fastlane. The one thing I will say is, yes, I went back and watched what you were talking about, the no selling the chair shots, and I do agree he did no sell.
Yeah, he did.
But the main reason why I called was
good start. What else?
The main part I called about was to congratulate you on 2,000 subs, and I wanted to thank you and everyone in the chat because, over the past few months, I've gone through some tough times with school and family issues going on, and your show every week really brightens up my day, and I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you. That means the world to me that you would say that. And you're an awesome guy, Pittsburgh. I know I give you a lot of shit, but I love you to death, Pitt. I really do. And thank you for supporting. But I gotta let you go because I have to adhere to the number one rule. There is one rule I have here on Dead on Dave Productions. I'm gonna let you go, Pittsburgh. When this man calls, you have to answer. Tommy talks. Tommy, NC 2010 of both MTV's Made and Tosh.0 fame. My good buddy. What is up, Tommy Talks? We're having a celebration, man. 2,000 subscribers. Fastlane wasn't a cancer sore. What do you got for me, Tommy? How you doing?
All I have to say is Brock Lesnar was broken in half, and the one and only Roman Reigns broke him in half tonight, and Roman Reigns is going to WrestleMania to fight the most lackluster match at WrestleMania.
Who are you doing right now?
I was actually doing my impression of, what was it, his name? He's that guy that collects all those action figures, and he calls him Brock Lesnar.
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
But
I thought you were doing a really bad JR.
I met JR actually. He's actually a decent fellow. By gosh, King, by gosh.
You chased him down in a grocery store, didn't you?
He was actually in Swananoa, and somebody called me and said, "Tommy, good old JR is in Swananoa," and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And they took a picture, and I'm like, "Okay, I'll be down there in a couple minutes."
I'll just take my time. He'll wait on me, goddammit. I'll tell him I'm Tommy NC. You tell JR to wait. Tommy NC's coming.
I looked at him and I thought I was smiling at him, and I thought he would smile back at me, and then I thought, geez, he's kind of angry. And then somebody told me that he had a stroke, and I was like, oh shoot, I feel bad now.
He had a stroke. Yeah, he had a stroke, man.
No, I didn't. He's like, he looked like a bulldog a little bit, and I was like, he doesn't look like how he used to look, and I'm like, geez, he did not age well. And I was like, I feel sorry for the guy. And then somebody said, Tommy, he had a stroke, and I'm like, ooh, damn.
At least you didn't walk up to him and go, "What's wrong with your face?" That would have been awkward.
Poke it? You mean and poke it?
Can I touch it, JR? Can you feel this? Can you feel it? Does this remind you of what you lost? I mean, what's the matter with you, man? What you got for me, buddy?
I thought tonight was I thought it was pretty well. It went pretty well tonight. The whole
Overall, yeah.
pay-per-view. I really hate New Day. I wish they would disappear.
Whoa, whoa! How can you hate the New Day?
They're not positive. They run around like egotistical idiots, like saying, "Oh, we spread the positive message, and we're trying to be a mixture between godlike and negative." Oh my God!
That's the bit, Tommy. That's the bit. That's what makes them so great.
Let me tell you something. I am more positive in my pinky finger than they'll ever be.
Well, this isn't
and the
about
fact
real
is
positivity. Part of the joke, part of what makes it so funny is the fact that the WWE tried to bring them in as a actual positive group. They were being positive, but the fans hated it so much because positivity sucks. So they give it shit. And now they're doing the fake positivity thing. It's hysterical. It's literally one of the best things going in wrestling.
Oh, jeez. In the Edge and Christian show, everything is awesome. Let me tell you something. That show is the exact opposite. Your show should be on the WWE Network, honestly. Your show is better than the Edge and Christian show.
You already
and
watched
that
it?
show, I watched bits and pieces of it, and I just wanted to put my brain through a wood chipper.
That's weird because you're a sketch comedy guy.
But the thing is, like, it's just like every bit of that is just like Vince McMahon diarrhea and a gigantic bucket, and it's like Vince just said, "Edge and Christian, let me dump my diarrhea on you. Now you have to entertain how I tell you to entertain. You understand me?"
So
you have to.
So basically, what you're telling us is you are not sports entertained.
Not a tad.
Not a tad. Not a tad. Man, Tommy the hammer tonight. Holy shit. Tommy NC, we are seeing something amazing. Tommy NC is whipping out his fucking dick, and he is fucking things tonight. He's like, fuck this. Fuck this. I'm going to stick my dick in this. I love it.
I already challenged Vincent Kennedy McMahon to a wrestling match, but he won't accept.
He's scared of you, Tommy, and I don't blame him.
I even mentioned he's a 7-year-old man, and I said, turn up your hearing aid, Vince, because I'm about to shove it down your throat.
You don't have a problem with the fact that you challenged a 70-year-old man to a fight?
He's taken on other people. He's taken on Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's taken on Donald Trump. He's taken on so many other people. Why can't he take on the world heavyweights? MTV's made Comedy Central's champion of the world. And then after he loses, I take WWE and I make it into a better product. I give it to the fans and tell them to make decisions on.
See, that's you can't give it to the fans, Tommy. The fans don't know what the fuck they're doing. It would be chaos and anarchy in the worst possible way. Nobody knows what the fuck they want. That's craziness, Tommy. No, you're talking about anarchy.
Poison.
You're talking about anarchy.
Give it back to the fans. The fans is what make WWE. Understand that? You, Dave, make WWE. You, every one of us, make WWE. It's not the wrestlers. It's not the cameraman. It's the fans that make WWE last. It's our money that keep them going. If it wasn't for our money and Vince pumping the money out of us, he would be out of a job.
We're the consumers.
No.
We as consumers are important. That's obvious.
Yes.
However, these wrestlers, man, and the passion that they have and the things that they do, it's about them in so many ways. Yeah, what do we do? Okay, we shill out some of our money. A lot of people steal the goddamn product, and all we do is complain. We're never happy. We're never satisfied. And all we want to do is tell a 70-year-old fucking billionaire what to do with his company. When they're still making money, when they're still doing things to protect this brand for the future, it's very hard. Fuck what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, Tommy? I'm not gonna mince my words anymore. Fuck the fans. That's what fuck them. They're whiny fucking mark-ass babies who cry and whine and are never happy. They're never satisfied. They'll never be satisfied.
Question for you. What makes you? So you just called the fans a bunch of bitches.
No.
So
what
does that make you?
No.
Yeah, no.
I called wrestling fans. I said
you're a wrestling fan.
No. I don't get paid for this.
Yes. I just caught you by your words.
No, you didn't, motherfucker. No, you didn't. I'm talking about what I do on YouTube is completely different from a wrestling product. Completely different. Because here's the thing. I'll tell you the difference, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. If WWE got down to 1 or 2 fans, they would have to close business. They'd be done. If I had 1 or 2 viewers, and that's it, I went down to 1 or 2 subscribers, I'd still be doing this show tomorrow. That's the difference.
Just like me.
That's the difference.
Me, I don't care if I have subscribers. I'll still make videos.
That's what I'm saying.
And this, even though I'm getting shit waves from this guy, honestly, and I get comments, go kill yourself, Tommy, you should go slit your throat, I still make content. I ignore it.
And we don't have to change our content due to the fans. Wrestling fans, talking specifically about WWE wrestling fans, and you're included in this, they feel that they should be able to dictate to Vince McMahon, to the WWE, what to do with their company. If anybody tries to do that in this channel, what do I do to them, Tommy? I throw them over the top fucking rope. They get over the top fucking rope. I don't put up with it. And that's what I'm trying to say.
Yes. And, tonight, was like, one thing I was happy about was to watch Brock Lesnar get his face bashed in and then buried underneath. And I said, you know what? People say he's a beast in carnage. Well, you know what? The beast in carnage is underneath the carnage tonight.
He's the beast incarnate, not carnage.
He was underneath the rubble tonight, and I was laughing, I was clapping, I was laughing, and I just couldn't stop.
Man, Tommy. I don't get it, but hey, it's to each his own, Tommy. To each his own.
Get this. I hate the character, not the man. I hate the character. That's a mercenary.
They're basically the same.
Yeah.
They're basically the same person. There's not a whole hell of a lot of difference. He's one of those special guys where there's not a whole hell of a lot of difference. Tommy, what else you got for me? You got anything else before I get you out of here, man?
I want to say that autism does not define me. I define myself as a person. Agreed. And I just want to prove that say this here on your show. Autism does not define me. My disability does not define me. Just because I have a disability does not mean I'm any less of a person. And people that say that crap on my YouTube channel, oh my God, this guy's so autistic. Yes, I know I'm autistic, but autism does not define me as a person.
No.
I am Tommy NC 2010. When I put my foot down, I give you my best. I put on my best.
It's an obstacle for you to overcome. It's something that you did not choose, that you make. You have become more than. If you wanted to give up, if you wanted to blame your autism, if you wanted to use autism as a crutch, people would give you the benefit of the doubt and allow you to do it because you have a built-in excuse, but you don't. You use it as a stepping stone. You use it as a way to show, to inspire, to tell everybody that you are not defined by any limitations in life. And that's what makes you a special guy, Tommy.
Thank you.
So don't let those fuckers get you down. Fuck them in the ear. And you know what? Here's what I want you to do. I don't want you to delete their comments anymore. Leave the comments. I want you to respond to each and every one of them. Dead on Dave says, fuck you. Okay? Hashtag eat it and shut up. I love you, Tommy. Thank you for all the support that you've given the channel. We're at 2,000 subs as of tonight, so thank you, man. And I hope you have a great night. Don't go hate fucking the New Day now or anything, okay?
Don't worry, I'm staying there for another show.
All right. You take it easy, buddy.
I'll see you later.
Tommy NC 2010, everybody. He's a trip, isn't he?
Man, I felt like I was dodging bullets between the two of you.
I know. He started to get crazy for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
Holy cow, Jesus.
I know. Holy craps. Holy craps, Batman. I'm going to call in. I'm going to invade Too Tall Show for a second.
Oh, I'm up for that.
Yeah, just for a minute. Just a quick minute. We're going to call in. We're going to talk to the man. Give him a thank you personally. And I'm going to go grab some peppers here in a minute, too.
Uh-oh.
I owe it. I owe it.
Hey, I told as soon as it came up, I was like, Jay, what the hell's wrong with you? Wait, no.
Shut up, Gun Cannon. Shut up, Gun Cannon. Too Tall, you there?
Shut up.
What up? Hey, I had Scott on the line too. We can probably get him in later or something.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt your show. I didn't want to do anything like that.
I closed it out like 2 minutes ago.
Oh, so you're done?
I'm clear, man. I'm clear as fuck.
Oh, well, fuck it. All right. I wanted to call. I actually wanted to be on your show too. I wanted to say thank you. We just hit 2,000 subs. I hope we're still there.
Woo-woo!
I know I saw you in the chat say congratulations, so I know you're aware. I do appreciate it, man. I wanted to say a personal thank you.
Is this where you break up with me and throw me out?
No, this is where I propose to you. This is where I propose marriage.
Okay.
We're in love. Fucking Real Talk donated $100 to me tonight, man.
Jesus.
I'm that
about Las to Vegas money. That Las Vegas money.
Guncan, I'm gonna let you go, okay, buddy? Because I gotta take some more calls too.
No problem. And hey, congrats again, buddy.
Thanks, man. Take it easy, Guncan. Mm-hmm. Too Tall's joining me now from XLT Live Podcast. How'd your review go, buddy?
Fucking killed it tonight, man. Killed it. I don't like the show.
That's good. Go ahead and give the people your thoughts while I go get some peppers.
My thoughts on the show?
Thoughts on whatever you want. Too Tall, you're running shit for the next 45 seconds.
I'm taking over. I'm hijacking Dave's show for 45 seconds. Welcome to the Dead on Dave show. If you're here live now, if you're not a subscriber, you don't know what you're doing with your life, please subscribe to Dead on Dave. As a matter of fact, fuck up, please. You know you want to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And don't forget to donate to the guy who's going to shove peppers down his throat and try to kill himself. I don't know why. We got to love Dead on Dave. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome. I'm not going to answer any Fastlane questions because you heard it like for the last, an hour and a half with Dave. So got to get some Carolina Reapers to Dave. Damn, those are hot bitches.
I ain't got no Carolina Reapers.
Those are hot bitches. Why is there a fake ass?
We're about to get crazy.
Let's get crazy.
I got to do it. Unfortunately,
this is not a good idea.
Happen. Oh, fuck. We got 4 peppers left. Oh, fuck. I have 5 peppers. Son of a bitch. This is going to suck. All right. But I'm going to do them in a second. I'm going to take a couple more calls before I do this because this is the way to go out. I've become famous being the fat man who eats peppers. No, not really, actually, but it's okay. What did you think of the pay-per-view tonight, man? I'd love to get your thoughts. I know you didn't like it that much.
No. I mean, it was AJ Styles, Chris Jericho blew my fucking mind apart. As a matter of fact, I put my phone on charge and I didn't even want to touch Twitter. I just wanted to watch the match.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was going to be good. He was title match 5 times, and I'm just tired of her living off of Daniel Bryan's fucking name and just annoying. And hopefully this is the end of it. And like we've been saying with Kalisto and Del Rio, hopefully that's the end of that. The only other thing that delivered for me was Ziggler and Kevin Owens. The ending of the triple threat match. Everybody saw it coming, so I don't know why people are bitching. That's the question I have for people. They're like, "Fuck this! This is bullshit." You saw it coming. You know it was coming. Why are you bitching?
I'm not bitching because of the winner. I'm bitching because motherfucking Roman no-sold chair shots.
Fuck a chair shot. Roman don't give a fuck about no chair shots.
Fuck a chair shot. You think
fuck a chair shot?
Think a chair shot's gonna stop me? It stopped Brock Lesnar, but it ain't stopping me.
Yeah, but Brock Lesnar also went through 2 tables.
That's true.
Let's give him that.
And Roman virtually did nothing else the entire match.
No, he didn't. Fuck. And that's how Roman Reigns is over.
Right? My God. Oh, I got to bring in Real Talk. Real Talk's calling. I got to bring in Real Talk.
Real Talk. I'm going to get a drink real quick.
My buddy, my friend, my good pal, the official musician of Dead on Dave Productions. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. What's up, buddy? You blew my mind tonight.
He probably tried to donate like $10 and he accidentally hit 100. But hey, Dave, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Not a problem. A Real Talk left. I don't know what happened. No. Adrian Oxpo, Dave, can Ambrose recover after this loss? Absolutely he can. No reason why he can't. Absolutely. I'm going to try to get through some more phone calls. Matt J, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got? Matt J, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got? Come on. I'm trying to bring you in. If I'm bringing you in, if I'm giving you the ball, don't fumble it. Come on, folks. All right, I'm going to try to take another one. 646, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Put a gun in your head and pull the trigger, you fat fuck.
Matt J, I'm not even going to acknowledge the stupid troll anymore. He's so lame. Matt J, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Before I give my thoughts on the pay-per-view, I just want to say congrats on the 2,000 subs. Well deserved. I really mean that. Well deserved.
I appreciate that.
And you're very welcome. You really deserve it. And my thoughts on the pay-per-view, I got to be honest. I enjoyed it. My expectations were very, very low.
Yes.
But I thought they put on a solid show tonight. And my favorite match of the night was not AJ and Jericho. It was the triple threat. I know the ending was stupid, but up until that point, it was phenomenal in my opinion.
I thought the triple threat was well booked up to the end. The ending was the big problem because he no-sold chair shots.
Well, I mean, yeah, the no-selling thing, I'm kind of used to it with Reigns. It still gets on my nerves, but also, I'm pretty sure everybody knew that Ambrose was going to eat the pin. I mean, there was no way that wasn't going to happen.
You're damn right, Ambrose. You're damn right.
We got a gift, a 2,000 sub gift from my man Sal, the Copious graphics guru, and here it is in all of its glory. It's wonderful. Check that out. Matt, what's your rating for tonight?
7 out of 10. I thought it was a solid pay-per-view.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Thanks for the call. I'm gonna cycle people in and out. Thanks, Matt. You take it easy, buddy.
All right,
I want Matt's cocaine dealer.
I'm at a 6.5, dude. I'm at a 6.5. 6.5, 6.75. I thought it was a really, really decent show tonight. I'm sorry, I did. Real Talk,
I want Dave's
Metaphor Messiah,
cocaine
you're
dealer
live.
too.
We'll argue about that in a second. Real Talk, Metaphor Messiah, you're live with Dead on Dave. Thank you, by the way.
Oh, no problem, Dave, man. Congratulations on 2,000 subs, bro.
You know what, man? Thank you. Thank everybody. These subs are your guys's, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, man.
I'm very
humbled.
I mean,
I've been in the channel for a while, so I've got to see it really grow, and it's just it's really cool, man. It's really cool to see the channel grow and see you grow as a person, and I've seen it, so it's a good feeling, man.
It's been a hell of a journey, man. It's been a crazy journey. Learned a hell of a lot along the way.
I'm not gonna take up too much time, but I gotta be honest, man. That pay-per-view sucked.
Why?
Can
I ask you?
I know you're Mr. Positivity.
No. I'm not Mr. Positivity. Fuck that. Fuck that. I am not Mr. Positivity.
Woo, Jay Davis. Woo, anarchy. Anarchy.
Shut up, Real Talk. Shut up, Too Tall. Real Talk. I wasn't telling you to shut up. I was telling Too Tall to shut up. Real Talk. Tell me why.
Yeah.
Why it was bad. I want to know why it was bad.
Okay, Dave. I know I haven't been watching wrestling as long as you.
That's
I'm 29 years old, man.
That's irrelevant.
I've been watching wrestling for a while.
Yeah, but
I've been watching
that's
wrestling for a long
irrelevant
time.
to me. I just want to know why.
Yeah, it is because I know good wrestling, Dave.
Yeah,
I know good wrestling when I see it. Okay, and I did not see it tonight.
But
don't get me wrong. There's a couple matches that were wrestled good.
I don't see how you can criticize the wrestling. The wrestling was solid tonight, man.
Okay, when I say wrestling, I'm talking about everything that comes with wrestling, which is good storylines, good characters. It's just not there for me anymore. It's just not. Chris Jericho and AJ Styles was a good match. I like how they wrestled it. It was pretty good, but some of that, I mean, it's just not a good product. Nothing when you can't defend a pay-per-view where the Wyatts lose to Ryback, The Big Show, and Kane. You can't do it.
You can't defend the match, but that match does not define the pay-per-view. I felt there was a lot of things that were look, I thought the triple threat, given that the build was sucky and we knew what was going to happen, it was obvious, that triple threat match.
That's exactly what happened.
That triple threat match was brilliantly booked. Is
that a good product? When you know what's going to happen, is that a good product?
I've never been. You know how many times I've been legitimately shocked in wrestling? Do you know how many times? 10, maybe 10 in my entire life. 30 years. Wrestling is a predictable thing. It's fairly predictable. That doesn't bother me.
Can I get a good storyline with it then? Can you make me feel a little like it's original? A little bit?
The way it was fucking booked, that was a good story. It was a very well told story. This story of Roman Reigns, whether you like it or not, you can, if you don't like Roman Reigns, that's completely fine.
I'm not a Roman Reigns hater. I mean, I don't hate Roman Reigns.
But this has been a 2-year continuous story that is going to be consummated at WrestleMania. So you can't even hate him on that. It's like, fuck, they're going for it. Cappuccino just donated $5 saying congratulations for 2000. Thank you, Cappuccino. I appreciate your donation.
All right, Dave. Well, look, I love your opinion on wrestling because it balances me. So
it just seems like you're completely done with the product, and it seems like you've been done with the product for a long time, and you're jaded to it, and that's completely fine. Me, I think I'm pretty balanced with it. I hate a lot of stuff that happened tonight, but not enough. Most of my issues were with endings to matches, but most of the matches were pretty damn solid tonight. Look, I don't get the hatred from Tutal. Well, Tutal, I get his hatred because he fucking hates Brie Bella. But that Bella fucking Charlotte match was really solid.
It was terrible.
It may have been Brie Bella's best match she's ever wrestled.
That's true. It was a pretty good match, but that does not make up to me what she's done in the past.
What does that have to do with tonight, though?
Dave, the Brie Bella Charlotte match was terrible.
No.
Second of all, the Brie Bella storyline of Charlotte is even worse. Though they're just trying to ride whatever's left of the hype that is, the family and all that stuff. The horrible thing. Third of all, Brie Bella botched like 4 times. She can't even do a basic roll up, Dave. Come on, man. Come on.
There was no problem. There was no major botches in this match.
What?
There was no major botches in this match.
I think
except for the ending.
What, in the middle of the match, she tried to jump on her back like a spider monkey and she couldn't get her down. She had
that was Charlotte's fault. That wasn't even Brie's fault. It was Charlotte's fault.
Poop.
It was Charlotte's. Charlotte fucked it up. It wasn't even Brie. You're blinded. You're hatred.
Fuck Brie. Fuck
Your
Brie.
hatred.
She's a terrible wrestler.
I agree with that.
She's on the same level Cameron
should be a
is.
lawyer.
Fuck it.
I really wish you would be my lawyer, Dave.
Right?
Because if I needed somebody to defend me, if you could defend Brie Bella, then you can defend anybody.
I'm not defending Brie Bella. I'm defending this match.
Dave loves Brie Bella. Dave loves Eva Marie. Dave
Fuck
loves
you.
all the bad
Fuck
divas. He fucking loves it.
What you want to do is you don't have an actual case for this match, so you want to attack everything else. And make it about other things.
Dave hit 2,000 subscribers and wants a piece of that Brie Bella hype, son.
Yeah.
He wants to be all over
I'm gonna eat
it.
these peppers because if I don't, I'm going to fucking just lose my mind on you people.
Well, Dave, I just wanted to say congratulations again, man. I'm gonna get off and let you do your thing. But congratulations, man. I'm so proud of you, and I hope it gets. I can't wait to get to 3,000.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for your unbelievably generous donation tonight. I mean,
I wish I could add a couple more zeros to it, man.
One day. One day. Thank you, man. Take it easy, buddy.
Take it easy, man. Peace.
Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Make sure you go check him out over at www.realtalkthetruth.com. He's the man. He's got a brand new album, Black Mozart. Go check him out. Ultra Ass Napoli, take my call, please. I don't see your call. If I see you call in, I'll take it. Let's try. I don't know who this is. I'll try to take it. I'm trying to get as many calls as I can. 931, you're live with Dead on Dave. And Too Tall, the hate monger. What you got?
The truth.
First off, Dave, I want to say congrats on the 2,000 subs. I don't think anyone else I know deserves it more than you do.
Except me, but that's okay though.
What the fuck?
I'm just fucking with you.
What the fuck?
I deserve negative 2,000.
No, man. Too Tall is a huge reason for the climb.
I deserve negative 2,000.
I've just known Dave longer.
Oh no, I don't take no offense, man. I was just fucking with Dave. Like, you're good, bro. It's all good.
And I know what everyone's going to shit on tonight is going to be the ending to the triple threat. And don't get me wrong, I hate it, but there's one thing I hate more. I need New Day as a face.
I just don't see the point of it.
I mean, if they went heel versus heel, I could kind of get into it, but because the League of Nations just sucks so much, it just, there's no part of that situation that could end well.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. Matt, you are such a fucking life sucker. You suck the life and energy out of rooms.
What happened?
Old school Matt, he just sucks the life out of rooms, man.
I can't hear it.
I know. What else you got for me, old school?
I think one of the bigger mistakes they made was putting that U.S. title match on the pre-show. It's a dumb move for a belt.
Oh, that was a good move.
No,
fuck that terrible match.
It was a bad move.
Fuck that terrible match. It's all garbage.
It was a bad
WWE is poop. Let's go watch Lucha Underground. Woo!
Paul, what are you smoking and where can I buy some?
I am smoking a vape right now.
That means you're doing the dragon stuff, right? Oh,
The dragon. I'm gonna put myself on camera. Go green screen on you.
No, well, I'm not gonna put it up there.
Oh, that's rude. That's rude.
Because I got someone else on the line.
Oh.
Eat it and shut up.
That's nope. Oh, nope. That's not how it goes.
Matt, what's your rating for tonight, bud?
Honestly, I'll give tonight a 6, maybe a 6.5 at best.
All right, I appreciate that. I'm gonna try to get some more callers in before I eat these peppers. Okay.
Right,
He's just trying to like prolong him eating the peppers. He doesn't want to eat the peppers.
I'm eating these fucking peppers, dude. I got it. 863, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Woo!
What's going on? What's going on, Dave? Scott Rollins here.
It's Scott. Oh boy, what's up, man?
Why didn't he call from his Skype?
Just so you could say that.
Doesn't even sound like Scott. It sounds like a Scott impersonator.
Is this a Scott impersonator?
No, this is very much Scott Rollins. Trust me.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't recognize you without Too Tall's dick in your ass. Jesus. That wasn't a diss on you. That was a diss on Too Tall because he likes to fuck you.
What?
Why do you like
I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works.
I don't know. You're the one who enjoys it.
Are you jealous that you don't have a Scott Rollins?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Duh. What you got for me tonight, buddy?
Not a whole hell of a lot.
Why the fuck did you call in then?
I don't know. I don't
you gotta have
something
something for me.
So. Well, I mean, I kind of figured this was going to be not good, and it kind of lived up to the expectation.
Oh, you can't tell that to Dave Scott. Dave loves this pay-per-view.
No, I don't love this pay-per-view. Eat shit, Too Tall. I had such low expectations for this pay-per-view that I was pretty fucking entertained, man. Like, every time they did a good job overall of like spreading out the really good stuff. Like,
yeah, they spread your butt cheeks and lick your asshole. That's why you like it.
Sasha did a great job in the opening match. I hated that match. I thought it should have been on the pre-show, but I thought she did a great job of doing what she needed to do to really put some emphasis on herself. I thought she had a great performance. One of her best since she's been in WWE, not NXT, but just WWE. I thought she did a great job in that match. The only one who shined. Ziggler Owens was fucking awesome outside of just really noticing how fucking fat Owens is getting. And that's coming from a fat guy. Is anyone else
You've been
noticing
hanging
it?
out with
It
Jim
looks like
Cornette,
he's gained 20
apparently.
pounds.
You've been hanging out with Jim Cornette, apparently.
I told him to lose some weight.
I told that motherfucker to lose him some goddamn weight, and otherwise he ain't gonna make it in this business.
I forgot. I can't do a Cornette impression without saying fuck at least 5 times. That's right.
You've got, because apparently that's the only word in his very limited vocabulary.
Oh, you're not a Cornette guy, huh?
Not the world's biggest fan.
I'm not either. But he is funny.
No, he's entertaining. I mean, I'll put it like this: Jim Cornette is a person. That's about it.
That's one way of putting it.
That's
What did you think of the main event? What did you think of Roman Reigns no selling chair shots? How about that? Let's talk about no selling chair shots.
That's typical Roman Reigns right there. You know, he's the John Cena 2.0. Can't take anything.
I'll tell you that.
But Lesnar can go through 2 tables and take chair shots, and it's like it's great. But
yeah,
I mean,
Lesnar is also
matches.
Lesnar is also a legit fucking monster. Roman did nothing else in the match. Nothing.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm gonna start eating peppers. This is gonna suck.
Yeah. Match as a whole was all right, but I mean the finish was expected, and it's just like, it's like I told Tutal when I went on his show. I was like, well, we know what road this is going down. It's like,
why was that sour? What is?
I don't know why he's eating peppers.
What is that? What is that? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, something's wrong with this pepper. Oh, why is it sour? Oh my God, it's a sour burn. I'm not. Oh God, what's going on? I don't like that one. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts the tongue. Keep talking, guys. Fuck.
I'm just listening to you die. That's okay.
Oh, this is awful. Oh, that's starting to hurt now. It's starting to hurt a little bit.
You made the wrong choice tonight.
I don't know what kind of peppers. These are just Spanish peppers. These 3 that I'm eating first, they're just Spanish peppers. They're not that bad, but it was really sour.
Sour like Brie Bella's match tonight.
Oh God.
It went from Brie mode to botch mode, that's for sure.
I told Dave's like, no, I love Brie Bella. She's my favorite.
No, fuck you. Fuck you, dude. No, I didn't think she botched that much in this match. Really didn't.
Yeah.
I thought the match was solid. I thought they did a good job, man. I thought Charlotte did a fantastic job of her heel stuff. I think she's becoming a top level heel. Brie, I thought, wrestled one of her best matches I've ever seen her wrestle. And that's not saying much, but still.
I don't know what Dave was watching tonight.
I didn't mind that match. I did not mind that match. These peppers are not that bad. So far, so bad. So far, so good.
I was somebody came over in my chat.
It wasn't a good match. Go ahead.
Oh, I liked it.
Somebody came over to my chat. They're like, Dave's hit 2,000. So fucking Scott, shut up.
I told you to go. Shit, talk.
Fuck.
Well,
somebody came over and said Dave hit. Oh my! I'm gonna kill myself. Fuck this. I'm so out. I'm out. I'm done.
Why are you out?
Scott's ruining my night.
Scott ruined your night.
Usually what he does.
Well, go ahead. Now you can talk. You got the floor.
I said somebody came over to my fucking, if Scott talks him to kill him, came over to my chat and was like, Dave hit 2,000 subscribers. I was like, did he take his shirt off and put honey on his tits? I want to see this.
Why does that have to be a necessary celebration?
I don't know. It's a shirt. You might as well,
I don't want
honor
to take
your
my shirt
shirt
off, dude. I'm fat.
and then put honey on your tits.
I don't want to do that.
You got to honor the shirt, man.
No, I don't. Fuck that shit.
Then why are you trying to sell it?
Because I'm a fucking shill.
Oh, all right.
Now I've only got these two. See, those 3 peppers were not that bad. Now I got these 2 little bastards, and they're going to be a lot worse. I think one's a habanero and one's a fucking jalapeno. I don't really want to do this.
Terry said, be nice to Scott. I am nice to Scott.
Bullshit.
It could be worse. He's just dying on live stream right now. What is happening?
What is this?
This is what they call on my show the WTF hour.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God.
That one didn't sound good at all.
Oh!
How many peppers are you going to eat?
All of them.
Oh,
Not
God. How many is
anymore.
there?
Oh, that one's not fun. Whoo!
Didn't sound fun.
What are you
That
doing
one
to
sucked.
yourself?
That one sucked.
Well, Real Talk donated $100, and
Yeah.
Dave has to follow the rules.
I'm trying to give him his money's worth here.
Yeah. And Real Talk's in the fucking chat. Eat it, LOL. He's just eat that shit, Pepper, man.
Oh, okay, that one's really bad. Oh,
love
fuck. Okay, now the pain. Now we're in pain.
Pain. Oh, God.
I don't understand how Tutal can hate on me for liking that match when he's a Cameron fan. Oh, fuck.
I don't understand how you can like him. Well, actually, I do understand how you can like a Brie Bella match since you're an Eva Marie fan. Boom!
I'm an Eva Marie body fan. Boom.
You're a body of work as in her wrestling work.
No.
That's what you're a fan of.
Shut up, Big Show lover.
I'm not the one that has a graphic for Big Show, and I'm not the one that has an intro video for Big Show. That's not me.
Touche, you win. You win this round.
What am I hearing right now? Good Lord.
I'm dying.
He's dying.
I'm
He's
dying.
If you're watching him on camera, he's like leaning back, trying to
I got
live.
one more. I got one more.
I see it.
I got one more.
I see
All right,
it.
one more. Here we go. Fuck you.
Goodness. My subscriber count just updated. It says you have 2,005. Already moving forward to 3,000, Dave. Already almost there.
Oh, that's awful. Oh my God. Whoo! Oh, it hurts my tongue. All right, I can't do it. I gotta milk.
Jesus Christ. Jesus balls. Damn, he's just killing himself, man.
Oh, I gotta milk. Okay, milk. Oh, that was bad. I don't mind doing this at the end of a 2 hour and 10 minute show.
I mean, yeah, you've talked about everything that Fastlane could be
I
talked
can't believe
about.
I've been going this long. Dynamite drop in. Oh God, are you guys still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just chilling.
Yep.
I'm just chilling,
Guess not.
waiting for
Real
you to
talk?
continue your show.
Are we too tall? Nope.
I'm here. Hello?
What happened?
Hello? Me and Scott are here, but he's not here apparently.
I know what happened.
His
My
Skype
audio
is
went
on.
off. Hold on. Keep talking, guys. Keep talking.
What the fuck is going on?
Dave, don't die. Please don't die, Dave.
I like how you can buy Matt said you can buy Carolina Reapers on Amazon for $9. Like I love that Amazon you can buy food on.
Okay, you're back.
I love that shit. You can just buy food on Amazon. It's perfect.
Oh, this is terrible. Sorry, I lost
Can
you
you
guys
hear
on
us?
audio for a second.
Oh, okay, so you can hear us. You're good. You're good. Did you see my 2K16 live stream, bro? I killed it, man. It was fun.
I was sleeping.
That's your problem. That's a bad choice.
I'm dying. My mouth is dying.
Okay.
I shouldn't have eaten all of it. I ate 5 and it was a bad idea. Whew. I don't think there's anything else we can accomplish tonight. I think I've accomplished everything that I set out to do.
2,000 subscribers. Almost died.
Almost died. We disagree highly on the show tonight. That's okay.
Isn't that what the whole point of a review is?
Kind of, yeah. Look,
If
I'm not saying
everybody
it's the
agrees-
best pay-per-view in the world. I just was entertained, you know?
I gave it a 5.
I'm like 6.5.
Yeah, 5.
Oh, this is bad.
Yes, it was.
Somebody said people complain about WWE and yet they still have their asses on every night. Yeah, because we're not going to watch TNA. there's worse. There's more evils than WWE. Like I'm not going to watch, and I'm definitely not going to watch eye cancer fucking Ring of Honor. I'll tell you that.
Get eye cancer if you watch it more than 15 minutes. Can't help it.
That's why Scott loves the eye cancer.
I guess so. I don't know. Well, look, I appreciate
like that.
everybody. I love everybody for hanging out tonight. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been a great show. We had fun. My mouth is burning off. I got to go.
Sweet.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning here in Germany, so I'm going to go start my day. You guys have yourself a good night. Fastlane, it's over. He no-sold chair shots, folks. He no-sold chair shots. But other than that, that's all I got. I'm Dead on Dave. This is Too Tall and Scott. You can check them out over at XLT Live Podcast. Fuck, I need more milk. Go check them out. They're awesome. They're going to get to 2,000 subs relatively soon. I'm very confident on that. And thank you guys for getting me there. You've humbled me. You have really helped me out, and you're just like making me feel appreciated. So thank you guys. Love the support. Real talk. Everybody else who donated tonight, you're awesome. Thank you guys. We will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Monday Night Raw review. We'll be here, baby. We'll see you then. Other than that, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. We'll see you next time. Keep it copious, people. And in the words of Too Tall, fuck Scott. We'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, my mouth is burning.